A condensed version of how this all started. That's an interesting one. Let's see.
The J. Lewis Cooper Company, it started with my grandfather in 1946. My grandfather quit his family business and started his own. And that's really the origins of the J. Lewis Cooper Company. My dad joined in the 60s, starting in the warehouse. And in the 70s, their first really big item was Boone's Farm, and that's what brought my partner Sid into the business.
Who would have thought that a kid with I used to say a GED, because I actually left high school when I was only 17. Who would have thought a guy like that now runs a company like this? Now, how can you not be positive with that? 1970, I was standing up in a wedding for a friend of mine, and my wife was also standing up for the bride, and because of our height, we were put together. As soon as we held hands, I said, oh, this is it. And at that moment, I realized I gotta grow up. My brother-in-law said, Sid, you should just go into sales. P&G and IBM wouldn't hire me because I didn't have a college degree. And that's how I got into the wine business. In 1972, they put me in the J. Lewis Cooper Company. I worked for them from 72 to 76 when I left there, and then I was estate manager for a small winery called Moga David Wine Corporation. And one of the guys, I call it, was a little company called General Wine and Liquor. There were 3 partners, one passed away suddenly. Well, at that moment, they said, maybe it's time to sell the place. I had to learn finance and operations really quickly. If you give me enough time, I'll figure out how to fix anything. Everyone says this is really an intricate business, but for me, I just talk about it's just moving 40-pound cases. I grew into the volume, so my competency grew with the volume. When we first started, we did 50,000 cases. Next year, between wine and liquor, we'll do over 10 million. We're running almost 175 trucks, almost 200 trucks, and they're out every day. That's why we have the tag local everywhere.
Sid became actually a sales rep at the J. Lewis Cooper Company selling Boone's Farm. He worked his way up through there, and from that point on, really, our paths kind of run similar. There are milestones that were important, right? So my grandfather starting in 1946. In 2008, Sid approached about, we would like to try to merge, and those discussions resulted in, finally, Great Lakes Wine and Spirits.
It was a 50-50 deal. When you get those deals, some people think that that's hard, but both of us wanted to make it work, so we both gave up something to make it work. And I'm proud of this place, and it's going to continue to grow.
Bringing us together really, I think, solidified us as sustainable as a family business. A rewarding part about with Sid and I is, no matter who it is or who hears about it first, we always have the same answer. Let's figure out how we can, help these people out and make sure people know they really do work for a family business. I think we've got incredible employees that do create a family atmosphere.
This is a great business. I'm the favorite guy at a cocktail party. All they want to do is talk to me about, well, what about this wine? What do you like about this? What do you do about this?
I like to say that our employees are the most important people in the building. Really, our employees and what they do on a daily basis is critical to the success way more than I am. They're the people that represent us.
We have a variety of different options, everything from working in the warehouse. It's a good job and it's paid well. You could buy a house working in the warehouse.
My grandfather picked a nice industry to start in with alcohol. When times are good, people drink. When times are bad, people drink. They just drink differently. We're Great Lakes Wine and Spirits. We're here to stay.
The other part that both of us, the partners, we agree upon, we're in this for the long haul. We're not looking for immediate gratification.
I think the future's still bright. I think there's a lot of great opportunities. I think we've really situated ourselves as a leader. It's all one big happy family, and that's how we succeed going forward.